What is this basilisk you aforementioned?
Oh, what a foul reptile! 'Tis just across the bridge yonder. 'Twould take nothing short of a champion to slay it.
Well, sir, I might have interest in such a deed.
Ye? Do ye think so? Verily, I can help. If ye can supply me a black diamond and a strong metal shaft, I can craft ye a pike which can slay the basilisk. It is said only a black diamond can pierce its thick hide, but even so, ye must still locate its only vulnerable spot.
Sir, I have need of a metal shaft for a pike. I was informed you might be of help in this regard.
I don't do business with outlanders. Go away!
Now, according to the ancient prophecies, only the rightful upholder of law and order can seek the stone and bring it back here to its hallowed sanctuary.
Sir, perhaps I might try to seek it?
Ye may try, human, but 'twould be useless. The stone 'twould only reveal itself to the true upholder.
Forsooth, 'tis the sacred stone of order. I proudly return the stone of order to its rightful place.
Behold! Ye are indeed the true upholder of law and order. The stone itself has deemed such. We hillmen are in your debt. I shall alert the others of the happy news. Ye are truly the chosen one, the true upholder of law and order. I pay tribute to ye, champion.
Thank you for your faith, sir.
How
My
about you
quest is to
literally
restore
pay
the
me?
world to proper order, and I shall not stop until the deed is done.
It'd be funny if you replaced the stone and it just toppled over and shattered.
Sir, I have need of a metal shaft for a pike. Can you fashion such for me?
Assuredly, champion. I will make you a metal shaft forged of a magical alloy, which can withstand even the fiercest of blows.
Are we gonna watch him forge it the entire process?
Thank you, sir. Indeed, this metal shaft appears robust sure.
We had like an entire frame where he got in a different outfit to hammer it.
This is a stout shaft of magical metal.
Oh, no, there's two of them. Never mind.
Yeah, there's two guys.
Excited to see everybody being our friend now.
I pay homage to ye, victorious one.
Yeah, whatever.
What about you? Are you interesting now?
Ye are truly exalted, champion of righteousness.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't patronize me.
Yeah, they sound a little sarcastic.
Oh yeah, you're so great, Connor of Daventry.
Oh, you found a big rock.
Oh.
Toodaloo.
You know the rainbow. Wow. Alright, dickhead. Make me my pike.
Hail, journeyer!
Beg your pardon, tradesman, but is this what you require? 'Tis a stout metal shaft, sure.
Not stout
Aye,
enough.
'tis indeed. 'Twill work wonders. Quickly will I craft ye a pike with a black diamond tip. All I seek in return is 10 gold coins
What?
and a trade of your used weapon to cover my costs. Do we have a deal?
What costs? I guess your labor.
Aye.
Maybe
we
this will
do
be
indeed.
better than
Here is
the-
my
the
payment
battle
and my
axe.
used weapon in trade.
Maybe it'll be worse.
Excellent. Quickly will I craft ye a pike.
Wow.
Oh crap, I broke it!
He just tied it on there.
Thank you, sir.
It is worse.
It's worse. Yeah, it's actually worse.
And I don't think our old weapon is even here anymore.
No, nor is the battle axe. Wow.
Unfortunate.
Well, I'm glad we didn't spend 500 coins to get the battle axe and then
Seriously.
And we don't grunt anymore when we pull out our weapon.
This is just an extreme downgrade.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go again.
Backflip time. I said backflip.
Yeah, it just felt like I could make a jump. Not that way. Just once I want to make a long jump.
This will be your undoing, lad. There you go.
Wow. All right.
Oh, ye of little faith. Can I make this? Of course I can.
Yeah, just jump long enough to hit the wall.
Oops.
Well, it's not like you're gonna use it ever.
No.
We still have another one.
That we're gonna carry with us to our grave.
Doesn't even last that long, honestly.
If you don't die with a full inventory, then what are you even doing?
Exactly.
Look at that nice tongue ripe for the taking. Oh, wait, we don't even get to keep the pike?
Won't
Apparently not.
budge. Well, I suppose 'tis no use to me now.
Although, like, Connor's fists apparently have 190 now. That's impressive.
That's really impressive.
I hope this means the battle axe is back now.
Well? Find out. We may just, like, get a new weapon when we move on. But let's see. I want my hammer back. Nope, that's the shaman. Oh, now the axe is back.
Uh-huh.
Hail, journeyer!
Pray tell, tradesman, do you have any knowledge of the exit from this sweltering land?
There is a passage to ascend to a realm of ice and snow, but the way lies within the tunnels of the fire dwarves. 'Tis dangerous to enter there.
Thank you, good sir. I shall be wary.
Ye are a clever one, sure. A finer battle axe is not to be found. Indeed, your
Price
foes
went
will
up.
tremble at the mere sight of it. For ye,
Wow.
a good price. Only 550 gold coins.
Can you
Yeah,
even put
'cause-
it back?
Connor's not even going to say anything. Oh, it's because we're not trading something in.
Right.
Well, never mind then. Up with you.
I literally do not have the money for this. I now have to just punch things.
I mean, you got a bow.
I do.
So very unfair.
Bridges are for chumps.
That's right.
Tis a most foul beast. No entrance here.
I mean, it looks like an entrance.
Yeah.
It looks mighty suspicious.
Sure does.
If only we had a big hammer.
Or a battle axe.
Or a place to use my grappling hook. Hey, there is. Nice.
Hope there's a key to the fire dwarf tunnel in here.
I sure hope so, because I don't know where else we're going to find it. I'm so leery around ledges.
As you should be. Is that guy dead?
He must have fallen from above.
Ah,
I have
There we
found
go.
a key of granite.
Ooh, a puzzle, and there's a sword too.
Ooh.
So are
So the
these
pattern
like
seems to be on the sides of those.
These symbols. Is there a pattern here?
square,
Tis
circle,
locked.
triangle, moon?
This will not work. This will not work. These
Or is
symbols. Is there a pattern here? These symbols.
oh.
Is there a pattern?
Oh, cool. Game crashed.
Oh no!
Wow.
This could be trouble. Fingers crossed.
Phew.
These symbols. Is there a pattern here?
Hmm.
Don't like that.
No. Neither do I.
Will let you pick up the sword?
He must have been a warrior of great courage.
Okay.
Okay. Wow.
I guess it really doesn't like you pulling out your fists in this room.
Yeah. So, well, Oh.
Tis locked.
Oh, I guess I
Climb
just
out, I guess.
climb out, yeah.
But like, the buttons are
symbols.
very
Is
conspicuous.
there a pattern here? These symbols. Is there a
Could
pattern
they be
here?
a pattern for some other puzzle?
Could be, but like, we see the order kind of like sequenced differently on the walls.
Moon, triangle, circle, square.
Or it's reversed on the other side.
These symbols. Is there a pattern here? Tis beyond my reach. This symbol. What could it mean? This symbol. What could it mean?
That's really annoying. Well, David, write it down. Moon, triangle,
Took a
circle,
picture of it
square.
with my phone.
Oh, okay, good. Good, good. God! See, I figured we had to like press
He
these
must have been
buttons
a
to get
warrior
the
of
sword.
great courage.
Yeah.
That would have made sense.
I don't appreciate them not just letting me open the door and walk out.
I mean, it's possible that there is a way to do that. Can you, like, don't you have like a push function, like a verb to do that? I remember you pushing blocks before. I don't know if that's like what you need to do.
No, to push I just walk into something.
Okay.
Did you walk into them?
I did. I'm gonna go back down and try it again real quick though. I also want to try taking the potion of seeing secrets to see if maybe there's something else in here.
Oh, yeah.
We have to solve this so we can get like 5 experience points or whatever.
I mean, oh wait, no, we already leveled up. Okay.
Oh, I also have to open this again. No secrets.
These symbols. Is there a pattern here?
Oh. And that
That's-
time it inexplicably worked.
It's stupid.
You're not gonna restore our potion?
Thank you. Not that I care about the potion as much, but the empty slot would have driven me mad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're gonna do moon, triangle, circle, square.
I want you both to know that when I die, I want this mechanism on my coffin.
Oh, I've already been planning it.
Okay, thank you.
You're gonna be very happy in the afterlife.
Egad!
You can
Egad.
just walk out.
There's
Or
more.
is that a little
Oh.
armor?
51 to...
'Tis a fine suit
56.
of armor, sure.
It's a lot stingier with the defense numbers.
Yeah.
If just and the coffin buttons don't pop back up for us to try the reverse
'Tis
order,
a
do they?
fine suit of armor, sure. 'Tis a
Wait.
fine suit of armor, sure. 'Tis a
Why did we go
fine
down to
suit of armor,
43?
sure.
For some reason, it's bugged. It's showing half of the good armor that I had and half of the old armor that I had.
'Tis a fine suit of armor, sure.
Well, 'tis a fine suit of armor, sure. I can't believe there are bugs in this game.
Who would have thought?
We still can't exit out the main door.
Nope.
Maybe if we had done it in the reverse order, then it would have just given us the exit.
I'll feel so much better when I'm back on the ground, surrounded by lava.
No chance of floating through the air.
That was pretty cool. I'm glad we have that on video. I want to see what happened. Well,
Now we can go to the Fire Dwarf Tunnel. Probably kill a bunch of Fire Dwarves.
colonize their tunnels.
It might just be Chosen One narrative fatigue, but I feel like I would feel a lot better about Connor's journey if he wasn't the predestined savior of everybody eternal.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they didn't have to do that. They could simply say that, like, he was the one who picked up the mask fragment, and so he, like, didn't suffer the effects. Anyway, let's open this door.
We can't take their weapons, can we?
I already took their bow, but I'm holding right now.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's how we got the fire one.
Yeah.
Man, are we truly done? Feels like there are corners of the map that we're not.
The mountains kind of prevent us. It's kind of similar to the swamp, I think, unless we overlook something. But we don't really have any loose ends left here.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, looking at the map here, like, a lot of this is just mountainous region.
Yeah.
Like, there was up here, this was all lava, this is all mountains, so I don't think that there's much more here. I could be mistaken.
When you had the skywalking ability, you did a walk around, so... Ooh, buttons. Interesting. Not sure how the dwarves use these.
Well, they have arrows.
That's true.
Yeah, it's just to prevent animals from wandering in.
Sure.
Also, since they are fire dwarves, they might have immunity like the fire ants do. A blue lady.
A lady.
Help me rescue
An
her.
ice lady.
Give me my freedom.
Take calm, my lady. I shall help you.
and you kill her.
I am not close enough. I am not close
Connor, you're...
Thank you, my rescuer. Those brutes have treated me most wretchedly.
enough. How came you here, my lady?
I came seeking my lost crystal scepter. It fell down the shaft, but ne'er did I find
Okay,
it.
we do have a loose end
Crystal
now.
scepter. What?
Oh, no time for explanations. Hurry! I shall unlock this door for you. Oh, I must flee. Fare thee well, kind stranger.
I couldn't find my scepter. Bye.
See ya.
Money.
No.
Oh,
I have found a pipe cap.
What?
I have found a pipe cap.
A pipe cap.
it's like a pressure valve door handle.
She opened this door. Not ready to go that way yet.
Yeah.
Ooh, a big box. What's inside the big box?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
a piece of the mask.
The mask belongs to Lucrito, underling. Give it to me.
There we go. Now we know his
To the
name.
contest, then.
On whose authority, sir?
What?
Oh,
Oh no, it's gonna
Piece of
spawn
the
another
mask.
one.
to the contest, then.
Ouch.
Do we want to risk having two masks in our inventory in case it has a weird programming check?
I bear a piece of the mask. I bear a piece of the mask of eternity. 'Tis empty.
Double your masks, double your fun.
You, Rick, why does your mom let you have 2 shards of the Mask of Eternity?
I kind of want to roll with it, even though it's a terrible idea. How far back is this? All right. Just in case. I don't want to have to replay the entire game if it glitches out. But I do want to have that save on hand for later, so I can replay it on my own time and see if 2 masks makes a difference.
A good experiment.
This glitch reminds me of, like, Secret of Mana, where it's very easy to glitch it so that you can open a chest and get 2 of the same key item.
Oh, there's my hammer.
That elevating device seems to be steam-powered.
I think that's the way at it. Oh, no.
King's Quest. I was just about to save after trying to touch that thing, too.
You've got this down to a science now.
Hello, a piece of the mask.
Oh, a piece of the mask.
Oh, oof. Yow!
Oh, no time for explanations. Hurry! I shall unlock this door for you. Oh, I must flee. Fare thee well, kind stranger.
Hey, rat, you're in a trap.
Whoa, those symbols.
Let's see, what was it? Moon, triangle, circle, square, was it?
It was moon, circle, triangle, square.
Maybe you have to do them the other way.
Yeah, you can try square, triangle, circle.
These symbols.
Okay, try now, because, like, it keeps them compressed. Or, no, I guess not.
Square, circle, triangle, moon, is that what you did?
Wow, we've gotten so many level ups.
Okay, so I bet I'd have to put these valve fittings on those pipes. Let's just hope that the game doesn't crash whenever I do.
Yeah.
That's probably what operates the steam elevator.
I'm still curious about the shaft that she was talking about. Just the elevator shaft that fell down here?
That's what I'm thinking. Oh lord, let's hope this works. Oh, I didn't grab the other one. Okay.
Easy. We still don't have enough money for that, like, halberd.
Do we need it now?
It's a good question.
I feel
like
like
this sword looks a lot better, honestly. But
yeah.
It's hard to tell because we've leveled up in between.
Yeah. We're gonna go back and see.
See if the halberd is better, or what are you checking?
Yeah, the battle axe, see if it's better.
We don't have enough money to buy it.
But I want to know, so we can come back if we need to. Enemy worst case scenario, we'll just murder the shopkeeper and take it.
Listen, I know this game is exactly the same as Elder Scrolls, like Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim, but I don't think the game will allow us to do that.
This really is the perfect blend of Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. I also see some Elder Scrolls Arena and Daggerfall.
Yeah.
Alright, 305 for the sword.
This is the wrong tent.
That's the wrong one again. Son of a bitch.
Hail, journeyer!
Yep,
Ye
270.
are a clever one, sure. A finer battle.
'Tis fair enough, but
Tis fair enough, but it sucks actually.
Well, I'm glad we
Yeah,
didn't.
my sword's way better.
I'm glad we didn't invest in this halberd after all.
Yeah, same here. What a waste that would have been.
You know, like
Oh.
the resale value on that pike. Okay.
Oh.
It's time to go.
Wow.
Ah!
Ice time.
The frozen reaches.
We got bird people.
Bird people.
But are those friendly bird people or
this
enemies?
is a frigid land, sure.
Let's just say they're frenemies. Let it go. Let it go.
'Tis beyond my reach.
Ooh, a warm-blooded man. Ne'er have I seen one such as you.
Oh, she is certainly excited to see us.
Roua, the height difference here is like you and me.
Also, you would not want to be cold-blooded and live in this place.
Well, they apparently are. Oh, it's Lady Isabella.
Ah,
Part
Queen Isabella.
Queen Isabella.
Yes. Do I not know you?
Oh no, this is Frieza.
Aye. You are the brave warrior who rescued me from certain death in the sweltering land down under. I bid you welcome, noble knight. I am Frieza, queen of the snow nymphs.
I am honored to meet you
She
again,
got
Queen
changed in
Frieza.
a hurry.
But may I ask, why were you in a land so incompatible with your own?
My
Why were
crystal
you trapped
scepter,
in a
sir.
cage?
It fell down the steam shaft during a clash with a vicious griff. I descended to the torrid region to recover it. Alas, before I could, I was captured, and thus you found me.
I am curious about this griff you spoke of, Your Majesty. Are such beings your foes?
No, forsooth, at least not till of late. The winged men are our allies. Not till the Griff King was captured by the hostile lord of the Frost Orcs did chaos erupt. Now leaderless, the Griffs fight among themselves and anarchy rules the land. If the Griff King could be liberated, peace would once again prevail.
I might have interest in attempting such a rescue, Your Majesty.
Verily, methinks you could, brave knight. But without my crystal dragon, there is no way for you to cross the icy lake. Unhappily, without my lost crystal scepter, it will not fly. If you can acquire my scepter, I give you permission to use my dragon. Then, on the other side, seek you the Frost Lord's mountain citadel and rescue the good king of the Griffs.
Quite a task, Your Majesty, but I shall do my utmost.
Now, did she say for sure that her scepter fell down the shaft, or is that just where she was looking for it?
She
That's
said
a
it.
good question.
Tis beyond my
Did she say it
reach.
may have fallen down the shaft? It was during a fight with the Griff. Maybe the Griff took it.
Because I'm unclear of if we need to, like, go back down there again.
Yeah, that's
No,
bothering me too.
this sounds like a puzzle for us to solve here in this realm.
Let me go!
Unhand her, knave.
A man! Death to humans!
A man! A man!
Good.
And we got portal.
Use my magic smap from here.
Lo, a place to use my magic smap. Whoa, nice shadow.
Yeah. Listen, if you're the chosen one of eternity, then your shadow can do stuff like that.
Oh, that looks like... Oh, never mind. I thought your cursor was a weapon he was holding.
Oh. Oh, nice. All right.
So it does have an effect.
We can depopulate the birdmen before we cure them.
I noticed that I'm not getting experience for killing these guys.
You suppose this would be a situation where we would want to use our invisibility potion for realsies?
Maybe.
Except it only lasts like 2 seconds.
It's true.
Hmm. Well, that didn't do any good. I don't know if there's any point to killing these guys.
It would seem unlikely. Like, they framed it as like, if we find their leader, then they will no longer be hostile. So.
I wonder if this water will just freeze you to death.
I have to imagine it will, but we're gonna find out. Not entirely.
Like, do we need to go back to get the scepter to ride the dragon? Is that like our trajectory here?
I think our goal is definitely to find the scepter. I just don't know where that's gonna be.
It just feels like if we walked into this land already with the scepter, then that would
we
be
wouldn't
too
have had
easy.
we would have had like no exposition for that whole sequence there.
Yeah, like I feel like there's at least something we have to do here, even if we do have to go back and get it.
Oh, there's the dragon.
This must be Queen Frisa's crystal dragon. What did she say would cause it to fly? A crystal scepter?
Oh, look, a block moving puzzle.
That chain has broken.
Can we take it?
'Tis beyond my reach.
Come on. Put your sword away.
Ah, that's what it was. My sword was out. Something like that.
Yeah.
Have a little backflip. Try to yank this chain. Probably still too high up.
No, apparently not. That's how we will leave.
Mm-hmm.
So far, it feels like we've depleted the things that we can do here.
Great. Awesome. Yeah. Well, maybe we do have to go back. Were there any loose threads that we left?
I mean, unless we can do something with the shaman back at the, like, tents, but, like...
Queen Frisa, where did you say the Griff King is imprisoned?
In the mountain stronghold of the Lord of the Ice Orcs, on the far side of the great icy lake.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Okay, so we'll need the scepter to fly over there to free the Griff King. You know, just in the name of making sure that we're not, like, actually supposed to go murder these people, I'm gonna go murder these people.
Good thought.
Like, I don't like that we don't get any experience for it because it makes me feel like we're definitely not supposed to do this. But...
Oh no.
They coming.
Where'd that other one go?
I guess he just fell.
I mean, it's not like he can fly or anything, so...
Don't you go falling down there.
You can still hear him.
Yes. It's Elden Ring physics. Things that have wings can fall off of cliffs. Oh, did he
just respawn
yeah,
up
maybe
there?
he respawned.
I feel like that's giving the programming too much credit. Got pictures of bird people with weapons?
Okay, there's nothing here. I don't feel right killing those guys.
We didn't do anything with our fire gem, did we?
No, we didn't.
I have a glowing fire gem.
Maybe that is somehow connected to the crystal scepter.
Let's go show
Maybe
it to
we can
Queen
trade it to somebody.
Frisa. see if she has anything to say.
Lord Frieza.
I know nothing of that, noble sir.
Did the guy with like the tectonic defibrillator or whatever it was, did he have need for something else?
Not that I recall,
so.
but it's also been a while. But the question is, do you want to risk having to walk all the way back there to find out?
Yeah.
Is there, wise sage, any more you can tell me?
Nay, journeyer, there is not.
Oh well. Woo!
Is it down there somewhere?
No.
At least it won't let you kill yourself. Never mind. I gave it too little credit.
Man, if we would have just done that, like in the original version of the game, like the disc version, we would have had to unload the barrens, or we would have had, yeah, because we would have had to unload the ice area, go to the barrens, then we would have died, and we would have reloaded and had to unload the barrens and reload the ice area so that we could unload the ice area and reload the barrens.
Yeah, like installing all of that material off of the disc in the late 90s. It would have taken like a good 10 minutes or something.
Yes. So where could this scepter be? I guess we can try coming over here. And oh, god damn it, Connor. And seeing if there's anything that we missed.
I miss having an infinite water fountain of healing.
I mean, we can always, go to the swamp and drink that juicy swamp water.
Or pay $25 to the shaman.
I guess that's what she's supposed to be there for, but why would we ever pay?
Right.
Like with most products, you pay for convenience.
Why would I pay for a doctor when I can get my medical advice from Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that was a bust. I guess we can just kind of keep on following the edge here. Oh, son of a bitch.
Is there anywhere else, like, on here? Like the areas to the immediate east here, like, look like they're just going to terminate in a mountain range or something.
Mm-hmm.
I do find it a little grating that, like, it's not easy to fill out the map here.
I know.
Time to go flying again.
Unless, like, you do a patented Rick Skywalk.
Rick Skywalker. I like the sound of that.
Mm-hmm. Connor Skywalker, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, this all feels impassable.
I feel like if we were trying to follow this logically, it would be that it would have to be somewhere in the Fire Dwarf Fortress. But, like, we've combed through it pretty well, haven't we?
Yeah, there's not a lot of places that we can go there.
We've exhausted all the dialogue with the shaman, correct?
I don't think we ever tried giving her stuff. We just talked.
We gave her a couple items, I thought, but like.
No, I
sure that she wants
I just
anything.
paid her and then left her alone.
Oh, here's somewhere we can jump, although I don't see what the point would be. It looks like we've already gone to the area beyond it.
I mean, it looked like a place I could run out to.
Yeah. Deceptive, really. Unless we can do something else that we haven't tried with the shaman, then I think that our best bet is just to pixel hunt the fortress. Because the only direction we've gotten is that it fell down the elevator shaft.
Yeah, let's go talk to the shaman again. At the very least, maybe she'll be like, ah, yes, I have my power because of this crystal scepter that I found.
And I would be willing to part with it for 1,000 gold coins.
Then we'll be like, I see you have a crystal scepter. Would you take this moldy lectern?
Scepter is a hard word to rhyme.
If only the crystal ziggurat was in King's Quest VII.
Wow, a crystal ziggurat. Would you take a broken baseball bat?
There you go.
Excuse me, Your Honor. How much do you charge for your healing
Your
powers?
Honor.
I heal the sick and cure the dying, journeyer, for the price of 25 gold coins.
Ah, I remember now. Thank you.
I guess it's not cure the
Only
dead,
gold
it is the...
coins will do, traveler.
It's, heal the dying.
Yeah.
In the process of dying.
Only gold coins will do, traveler.
So not much that I can do with her.
There's, you know, water pumps that can do her job better, so it's fine.
Yeah. Well...
Fortress time.
There's really nothing left here, huh?
Infuriating.
And there's nothing beyond the Stone of Order fortress up there either, right?
No. This was all just a lava pit.
How mad do you think we'll be when we figure this out?
Slightly mad. Surely it's not something absurdly simple.
I'm inclined to think this is a pixel hunt, which is always much more aggravating in 3D space.
But I don't know what pixel we could possibly be hunting. Like, I feel like if it was in the fortress that we would have, like, encountered, like, some big bad who's wielding it.
That would make sense.
Like, it was none of these guys. I mean, it would not be the first time that I have been thwarted on this channel by a pixel hunt. However, missed this is not.
I mean, it feels like the kind of thing where he would be like, "Oh, what is that crystal?"
Yeah. For what use has yon crystal? Like, these are empty cells. This is like the secret door.
And that's a hammer.
All that we got from in here was the cap.
No, we got a... Oh, yeah. One from the cell and one from the...
Mm-hmm.
There was, the good one that they were trying to keep safe and the bad one that was in jail. The middle bridge area was where we got the Mask of Eternity. That was basically just a tiny alcove.
Mm-hmm. That's a flat goon.
Mm-hmm.
It was empty except for this second shard of the Mask of Eternity.
Every time I see one of those hammers, I think it's the Crystal Scepter.
You can take it off, whatever that's worth.
Well, I suppose it's back to the frozen reaches. I was really hoping that there'd be like an area down below.
Yeah.
That would have been clever.
'Tis beyond my reach.
You cut an impressive figure, Sir Knight. A big, strong man. Your kind
Wow.
is rare around here, Sir Knight.
Well, we found the Suha Kingdom.
Yeah, they're all salivating over you.
Just make a pretend scepter out of these ice crystals.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, so this is the impassable frozen lake where
Yeah.
we can't go.
It's not going to let you damage boost across this entire ocean.
I possess a magic...
You take it as a dare.
Listen, I've got tons of
Challenge
potions.
accepted.
And we just find the scepters floating in the water. Another speedrun strategy.
All right.
Well, we have progressed.
Yeah, we're over here now. I don't know, maybe this is the way we're supposed to go.
I mean, it feels like it's a little far from where the dragon would come out, so it feels like the dragon would go the other way. Oh, it's the frost orcs.
I also thought I cream pie.
Glad you can shoot while moving backwards. Okay, that one
'Tis
gave us
beyond my
experience.
reach. Alas, I cannot decipher these letters. Alas, I cannot decipher these letters.
Wow, there's a lot of them. Good thing we are able to slowly walk backward. This is exciting.
This reminds me a lot of Shadows of the Empire on N64.
Yes, it does.
Which is another game this is identical to.
Wampas, were they?
I believe that's what they're called, yes.
Not to be
Just don't walk
confused with
back into
Womps
the
from
lake.
Mario. The real King's Quest starts here.
I have an idea if you want to make a save and maybe go back.
Isle of Wampas.
I can type.
Okay, so like you could take off like the caps, right? What if you only use the elevator with one of them? Like, is it gonna just not work at all, or would it work part way?
What type of harebrained scheme is that? One that we're gonna try. Can you imagine?
I feel like it shouldn't work because like the elevator seems to just be like auto do, like it used teleport immediately.
It
But
absolutely shouldn't work, and we're gonna try it anyway.
Where am I? Well, perhaps I have not ascended all the way
Oh.
up.
Nice one, David.
how did
Oh
it
my
get all
God.
the way over here?
Oh my god.
I thought you were crazy. Not gonna lie.
Oh my god.
This is Queen Frisa's crystal scepter.
David, I love you. And I can't believe that worked.
Mechanically, it seems a little suspect. Like maybe if you had come in here and tried it when you hadn't solved the other puzzle yet, maybe you would have stumbled into that. But that seems a little hostile.
Mm-hmm.
I just would have thought that it would be the kind of thing that you can only solve once you know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Although I guess you can't get a cap until you know that she's missing her frozen scepter.
Mm-hmm.
Is this your crystal scepter, Queen Frisa?
Aye, Sir Champion, it is. Forsooth, you need it more than I do. Pray, use it with my dragon so that it will fly you across the great icy lake.
I understand, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Alright, well,